Hi everyone, this is Lakshmipati V, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Ramaya College. In this video, we will try to explain the concept of stock. It will come under the data structures. See, data structures. See, before going to the stock, we will briefly study about what is data structure. Data structure is organized collection of data inside the memory. We need to simplify any one problem. We need to store the data inside the memory in systematic manner. See, that is only the data structure, means we organize the data inside the memory. See, in this data structure, we use the two types of data structures. One is linear data structure, another one is non-linear data structure. What is the linear data structure? Linear data structure is data can be stored in sequence. Here, each and every data elements dependent to the logically adjoint element. If you know the address of first value, then it is easy to know the address of next one. That is only the linear data structure. What is non-linear data structure? It is independent to the logically adjoint elements. It is not dependent to the logically adjoint elements. It is not in the sequence. It is called a non-linear data structure. In this video, we'll go for the one of the concept of linear data structure. See, in this linear data structure can be dividing the further four types. One is under the linear data structure, one of the type is array. We need to store the data in array type. See, what is array? Array is a collection of elements in same data types in same name. Means it is a grouping of similar type of data values. See here, take one example, syntax, symmetrical representation of array. Array have 10 elements. We can store the array elements are size is 10. We declare the int a of 10 means it start with a of 0, 0 to 9. Means first index is 0, last index is 10 minus 1, 9. It is a 10 elements group. If you know the address of first one, then if you know the address of second one, because if you declare the int a of 5 means it is the integer type, each and every data field we can occupy two data, 2 bytes of space. For example, this array start with 100 means the first location, first value we can go occupy in the 100, second element is start with 102, next it will be 104. Means each and every data value they have 2 bytes difference. It is in the sequence. If you know the address of one, then it is easy to calculate the address of next elements. That is only the array. Array is a collection of similar data elements in same name. Then another one is stock. See, stock is also one of the linear data structure. See, before going to the stock, let me know what are the another two types. One is queue. The queue is also one of the linear data structure. It is a symmetrical representation is same like array only, but it is also each and every, it is in the sequence. One data element is dependent to the next element, but insertion and deletion means we implemented a mechanism is in another one type, that is first in first out. See, in the real life we can follow in certain situations in queue. Means who will come first, they will go out, either in movie buying the ticket in movie hall. Say either you go for any temple, there also we can follow the queue. Will be first, they will be go first. Means the insertion will be takes place in the one end, deletion will be in another end. See, that is only the queue. Then see, another one is type is linked list. See, array, stock, queue are static memory allocations. Initially we declare the size. See, array size int a of 10 means it is only taking 10 elements. The int s of 5 means stock size is 5, then it will take only 5. Q is int a, q of 5 means it is only the 5 elements will be taking the maximum. See, initially we declare the size, maximum size, only that much values it is occupied inside the memory. But linked list is, it is also linear data structure, but it is a dynamic memory allocation. Means it will be, see how it will be means, here also we can go for storing the values, but that location we call it, here we call it, that is a node. The node can be dividing the two fields, one is information, another one is link. The information field itself we can store the actual value, the link field itself we can connect it to the next node address. For example, you can go for getting the value of here, then in that there only we get the address where you need to go for next value. See, that is only the, see, it is also sequential, one after the other. See, that is called a linked list. This is also linear data structure. But see here, see what is the linear data structure. See, linear data structure is a data is arranged in the linear in sequence. Data items can be traveled in single run, means it is only for doing the one by one value at a time, either insertion or deletion, either display. Then see, the linear data elements are accessing placed in continuous. If you know the address of first one, then it is go for easy to get the another one data elements in the linear data structure. Then what is stack? The stack is, it is also one of the linear data structure. Working mechanism is last in first out. See here, same like array declaration, also same like arrays. Initially we declare the array stack int s of 5 means it will be occupy 5 elements of that particular stack. See here, stack is called a last in first out collection. It means that which element we added last, see that will be comes out first. Means which element we can add, that only we pull it out first. See, that is only the stack mechanism. See the symmetrical representation. For example, you can see this is the diagram of stack. See here, it is, you think it is called a one side closed pipe. If you add any elements to this in one end, that end is called a top. See, we can go for adding elements, that is called a push, but here we call it a insertion operation is called a push operation. The deletion is called a pop operation. Removing means adding is called a push, removing is called a pop. See, then where you can go for adding, we call it that is a top. See, top edge itself we can go for adding the elements. See, that is only the symmetrical representation of stack. See here, stack is a sequence of items that are accessible at only one end in the sequence. For example, see, these are the stack. For example, in this diagram, see, in this diagram, see, this is a, we kept it first, then last we kept it in this one. When you can go for getting, see which we can kept it last, that will be pick first. See, this is only the one example. Same, this is also another one example for stack. Then see in the stack there are two operations we are doing, push and pop. The push means go for adding the elements to the memory, means insertion. We go for add the data to the memory is called a push. We can see using this operation we can go for adding. Pop means we can go for removing the data from the memory. See here, see, this is a push operation, we can go for adding. The pop, which element we added last, that will be come first. Pop will be deleted first. See this slide, push operation, how it will be performing. First we can go for 1, 4, 5, 7. Then we go for the pop. See, first which 7 will be added last, that will be popped first. 5, 4, 1. See, finally it is empty. Initially it is empty. Then you can go for adding 1, 4, 5, 7. Then popping will remove 7, then 5, then 4, then 1. Finally it is empty. This is only. Then see here, see, pushing is called a, it is used to insert the item to the stack. Pop means in correct location of the stack, it is representing correct location. For example, initially it is top minus 1. If you go for pushing A, it will go for top 1. See, top minus 1, top is equal to 0. Then either we can start with initially top is equal to 0 means we can add 1, it will go for top 1, top 2, top 3. where you can delete, that is called a pop operation. It is representing to delete the item from the stock is called a pop. It is used to insert the item to the stock is called a push. It representing the correct location of the data is called a stock. See, initially it is empty, we can push, it is occupying first, then next we'll push B, it will go for, then we'll go for pop, which element we added, which character we added last, B will be added last, we'll pop B only, then we're able to pop only B, then we can go for delete A. See, based on this mechanism, we can go for a implement a program to design. We can designing a program for storing the data and fetching the adding the data and removing the data using the memory. Means we can using this data structure to store and adding and removing the data. For example, see the push operation, right? Algorithm for insertion in the stock, we call it that is a push. See, I will see insertion. See, when you can go for doing the push operation, we'll take four parameters. S is called a size of stock. Initially we declared S is equal to, means int S of 5 means it is always storing integer values. S of 5 means it will 5. The maximum size is 5. Top, initially top is equal to 0, then item, then maximum. See, sometimes we can take the top is equal to -1, the stock size is maximum -1. We take top is equal to 1, it is maximum. Then see, if top is equal to maximum, when it is top is equal to when it is empty, see the previous diagram, see in the previous diagram, see when it is empty, that time top is equal to 0. See, when it is full, say for example, if you add one more push operation, see we can push here, that time what will happen? It will be top is equal to 3. See here, the size is only 3. Means we declared S is equal to 3. Then see, come to this algorithm. Then top is equal to maximum. Means top is equal to, for a maximum 5 means the stock is overflow. We can't add one more element to that memory because we declare the size is already S of 5. Already 5 is full. Then the top is equal to maximum. Then we can't add one more element to the stock. Then this condition is false. See, then top is equal to not equal to maximum means you have less than top. See, that time you have space to add a element. See, that time we can go for increment the top is equal to top plus 1. For example, initially when it is stock is empty, top is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, then S of 1 is equal to item. What value we are input, that value will go for S of 1. Keep doing that one up to top is equal to maximum. For example, maximum is 5 means top now 1, then once again we'll check the condition, 1 is equal to maximum, no, condition is false, 1 is not equal to 5, then we can go for increment the top will go for 2, S of 2 will be item. Then once again we can go for increment the, we'll check the condition, 2 is maximum, condition is false, then we can go for increment the top will be 2 plus 1, 3, S of 3 will go for the next element. Then once again top is equal to 3 is equal to maximum 5, then condition is false, then we go for incrementing the 3 plus 1 is 4, then S of 4 is equal to item. Then condition, once again we can go for check the top is equal to 4 is equal to 5, condition is false, then we increment the top will be 4 plus 1 5, S of 5 is equal to item. Then now 5 is equal to 5, stock is overflow, we can't add the element to the stock. See, for example, see, we can initially it is 3, then we have space, then we can go for pushing to the stock. See, before doing the push operation, after doing the push operation for this diagram. The another one is pop. See, pop means the algorithm for delete in the stock. Delete means here also we take the 3 parameters, the deletion, S, top, item. Initially the top is equal to 0. In the previous diagram we already know when the top is equal to 0, they have no elements in the stock is underflow. See, this condition is false, you have elements in the stock, we can go for item S of top. For example, S of 5 means it will be deleted last element. Which element we added last, that will be deleted first. Then decrease the top will go for 5 will go for 4. When up to keep doing this one, when it is top is equal to 0, it will be deleted all the elements in the stock. For example, see this diagram. See now top is 1, 2, 3, 4. If you delete 15, top will go for decrementing. Then if you delete 12, it will go for top will be decrementing. Then we delete this, top will come for here. We deleted that, top will go for 0. This is the algorithm for pop. This is the working mechanism of pop. Then see display. Display means what are the elements is there in the stock. We need to display that one. For example, see in this diagram. See when it is top is equal to 0, you have no elements in the stock. That time you only top is equal to 0. That time it will be display stock is empty. Then you need to display, they have many characters in this stock. See I is equal to top. I is equal to top means now top will be in this location. It will be representing this location. Now I will be representing this. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is equal to top. Now top value is, I value is 7. Print S of 7 means 7. Then to 0, up to 0 means first it will be this print E, S, R, E, V, E, R. Then after when it is 0, then it is terminating. See that is only the algorithm to display the stock. Then applications of stock, reverse of a string. See before going to the reverse of a string, see initially when top is equal to 0, we need to go for pushing the reverse. See first, for example, take the word reverse. We go for pushing, first character is E will first character is R will be pushed to the stock, then E, then V, then E, then R, S, E. When you can go for popping, then it will first it will come for E will be come to the first, then S, then R, then E, then V, then E, R. See we are getting the reverse string. See that is only the first application. See when you are reading the character from left to right, it will be what left character will push to the first, which character will read, last character will read end, that will be in the top. See that will be pushed, will pop the, that will be first. See that will be, see once all the characters of the string is pushed onto the stock, they are popped by one. See this operation, finally the result will be the reverse of a string. See you can see this one example. First we can take the reverse, we'll push it all the characters. Once you can go for the pop, first it will come for E, then S. The output will be, say pushing, it will be reading the initially 0. When you can go for the popping, it will go for the top. See then it will be put it in the E, S, R, E, V, E, R. That is called a reverse of a string. See another one is parenthesis matching. See in this, when you can go for doing the programs of C, C++, anywhere. See it is always, if you are missing any flower bracket, either you put extra flower brackets, it will be displaying the parenthesis mismatch. Using the stock concept, will be finding that one. See here how we can go for means, when you can go for implementing any arithmetical expression, you can go for simplifying that one. If you use the flower brackets, how many open flower brackets is there? See how that many flower brackets you are closed, then only it will be expression is correct. If you are missing one flower bracket to add or closing or opening, then this expression is invalid. See, so left parenthesis and right parenthesis both are equal, then only it will be valid, either invalid. See certain valid and invalid. See this is a valid because one flower bracket open, another flower bracket close. Come to here, see one flower bracket open, one curve bracket is open, one flower bracket close, then another curve bracket is not there, that's why it is invalid. In this expression, see here, open curve bracket, open flower bracket, open square bracket, closed square bracket, both will be cancelled. Then this flower bracket open and close is there. Then here one open curve bracket and closed curve bracket, that's why it is a valid. Come to this one. See here, open curve bracket, open square bracket, open curve bracket, open curve bracket, close curve bracket, this one. Then open closed square bracket, then here one closed curve bracket, then one extra curve bracket is open curve bracket is there. Yeah, we are in this expression, no another closed curve bracket, that's why it is a invalid. So both are matches, then only it is valid, either it is invalid. So when you can go for the how it is application of stack, once you can open is there, that time we can go for pushing to the stack. When you are getting the pop of the flower bracket, that time one open curve bracket will be popping. When you are getting the close parenthesis, that time you are removing the open. Finally your stack is empty, then it is stack parenthesis matched, either it is invalid expression. See, then come to the arithmetical expressions of the another one, evaluating the arithmetical expression. There are three types of arithmetical expression. One is prefix, another one is infix and postfix. What is infix? They have two operands in between operator, a plus b. See, a is a one operand, b is another one operand, a plus b. Operator is in between is there, that's why it is a infix. Prefix means first operator then operands is called a prefix. Then first operands then operator is called a postfix. See, this is called a plus b is called a infix, plus ab is called a prefix, then ab plus is called a postfix. You already know that plus plus I, either I plus plus, pre-increment and post-increment. Then conversion of infix to postfix expression. For example, here take this expression. Example 2 plus 4 minus 1 into 3 into 3. See, in this plus operator is there, minus operator is there, multiplication operator is there. When you can go for evaluating, see, converting this infix to prefix, first you can go for the parenthesis. Parenthesis highest priority. First we are eliminating the parenthesis. See, in the 4 minus 1, the 4 minus 1 means will be, see, postfix means 4 1 minus, 4 1 minus. See, it will be removing that bracket is 4 1, this one will be evaluating first. Then after that, now 4 1 minus is called a one operand, plus and into you have two other operators. Highest priority is multiplication, that's why we can go for evaluating the multiplication. 4 minus 1 is one operand, then 3 is another one operand, then it will be multiplication. Means this one is, you can consider this one is 2 is a, this one is b, this one is c, means bc, then operator. Then once again, now 4 1 minus 3 into star is called a one operand. 2 plus this operand means first we write it 2, then this operand, then plus. This is called a postfix expression. For example, you are evaluating the postfix expression means, see here, first it will go for reading the 2 will be pushed to the stack, then 4 we can push to the stack, 1 will push to the stack, we get the minus means we'll remove top of two values, we'll pop the 4 and 1 and 4, we write it 4 minus 1, 3, the value will be pushed to the stack. Now it is 2 3, then we are getting one more 3, then we'll push to the stack, 3 3 2, then we get the operator multiplication star, then we'll go for popping this top two elements 3 3, then we multiplied, that value will push to the stack. Then we get the operator plus, then we'll pop these two operators 9 and 9 plus 2, the value will come to the 11. 9 plus 2 is 11. Finally this is the answer. Then see, you can go for the infix only. See, leave it, this first piece expression, we'll go for the infix. First 2 plus 4 minus 1 into 2, 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 into 3 is 9, 9 plus 2 is 11. See, if you do this way also correct, then infix evaluating also answer is same only, we can get the. Then see, in the using the stack operation, we can go for evaluating the postfix expression using the stack mechanism. So this is the way we can go for doing that. The conversion of infix to prefix. For example, this is the infix expression, you need to convert this one to the like this. How to convert this one means, for example, here, see, this is the correct symbols, which symbol you are scanning, then which action you are performing, either push or pop. What is the stack? This is the stack, then it is a postfix expression, we are creating the spaces like this. Then we need to add stock to one close bracket, then expression to one open bracket stock, then it here we can go for closing bracket. When it will come for 2, 2 will be put it into the expression, means operands will be put it into the expression, operators will be put it into the stock. When it is come to the close, that time we can popping and putting to the postpiece expression. It will be 2 push to the postpiece expression, operator will push to the stock, then close open forward bracket will put it into the stock, operand 4 it will be put it into the postpiece expression, push 1 when 1 will be put it into the stock, minus will be put it in the stock 1, then once again you are getting 1, 1 will be put it in the expression. When you are getting the close, see open is 1 minus close, this minus will be put it into the expression. Then you are getting the star, star will be put it into the stock. Then once again you are getting 3, 3 will be put it into the postpiece expression. Finally star will pop, will put it into the postpiece expression, plus will pop and put it to the postpiece expression, then close is there, then finally we can remove this one, finally we can get it to the postpiece expression. This is the way we can go for converting the infix to postpiece. See here, according to the one more thing, sometimes you are getting the plus and minus here, that time which operator first you are getting plus is there in the stock, the first we can pop the plus only. This is the way we can go for converting the infix to postpiece. Thank you for watching this video.